Good evening, everyone. Hi, I'm Ryan with Ryan's Pearl Openings. If you want to tune in, you can message us at ryanspearlopenings@gmail.com, and we'd love to hear from you. Last week, we had an amazing show. We had 5 guests that we opened up pearls for. We had Patience, we had Jacob, we had Mark, we had my mom, and someone else, but I forgot. Tonight, I'm really excited. Hey, Minnie, how you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, it's the beginning of the show, and you've tuned in just in time. Now, tonight, we have 7 guests, which I'm very excited about opening pearls for. We've got Jacob. We've got Winston. Oh, and there's Winston. How you doing, Winston? Be sure and share this with your friends because we are opening pearls, and there's no pearl like a pearl with Ryan. We've got Gladys. I accidentally put an L there, so it's going to read Gladless. I'm sorry about that, Gladys. We've got Mark again. He's a regular pearl buyer. We've got James. He's a new guest, and we welcome you, James. Hey, Aaron. How you doing? It's good to see you. We're going to have a great show, Aaron, so share this right now with all your friends. Send Facebook messages because this is fun. And who doesn't like to have fun with their friends? I do. And that's why I do this show. We're opening pearls for Aaron and Jordan, another special guest and becoming a friend of mine. She's a musician, and so it's always good when Jordan tunes in. Hey, Jerry. How's it going? Guys, welcome Jerry. He's tuning in out there, and you can as well. If you want, message us at ryanspearlopenings@gmail.com. And last but not least, our Emerald Pearl member, Patience. She's going to be the last one this evening, and we're going to get right into it. Now, if you haven't noticed, I'm going to tell you, we are on location, and it is storming back there, but I don't want you to worry because I have a magnificent crew. I wouldn't be able to do this show if it wasn't for them. We can go on location to when we find these. Look at those. Look at these tonight, guys. I'm telling you, we are at the Siberian coast, which is just a little bit outside of Ohio. There's a lot of storms going on right now. If you can see, it's raining, and I've got protective gear on. And so let's get into the first pearl. Today's first pearl is going to be for our new viewer, James. And we're going to go ahead and get into it here. Just a second, I lost my knife. Okay, here we go. Now sometimes, you know, I get tired when I'm getting off work and all I want to do is rest. But the more that this show is growing, I realize, there we go. You want to just gently crack it open, and let's see what we have for James tonight. Give me a second, James. I'm gonna crack this open. Whoa. Now, if you can see this, I've got a different camera angle, but the benefits of being a part of selling pearls with Ryan, which I want to tell you more about that later, because you definitely have the ability to bring in income to do anything that you want to do in your life. And pearls are just another thing. It's trending right now. We've got viewers of 700 people tuning in to watch pearls being opened out of these oysters. And look at this, James. This is your first one. I'm going to say that that's one of the larger ones. That's 20 millimeters right there. And we're going to go ahead and move along because there's quite a few in this one. This is a good starter for the show. That's another 20 millimeter. Man. James, Oh, there goes the 16 millimeter. It just fell. We've got another one there, 20 millimeters. And now, James, you're a silver member, so you might not be able to get all of these unless you send more money. But that's just how it goes. When you want to get the best pearls, they're going to cost you a little bit. Sorry about that. I burped. Didn't mean to. And our final pearl here is a 16 millimeter. So James, that is a very good start to our show. Hey, Mark. There you are, Mark. How you doing, Mark? It's good to see you. I'm trying to look for James's envelope here. I'm sorry, I'm a little unprepared, a little nervous here. We're up to 45 viewers, which is exciting. Hi, guys. Hey, Larry. How's it going? All right, James, I lost your envelope, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it in Jacob's, since you both have the same letter that starts with your name. I will ship these out. Of course, you do have to pay for the shipping, and we're going to send those out to you right now in the mail. If you have any questions, please message us at ryanspearlopenings@gmail.com. And look what we have here. It's a Ryan's Pearl Show coffee mug. Tastes good. We're gonna move on to our next pearl opening. This is Gladys. Her name's Gladys, actually, and I made a mistake, and I'm really sorry about that. So we're gonna go ahead and... Now you paid the extra $10, and so you definitely are going to get the shot today. Here is your oyster, and it's already starting to breathe a little bit. These have been out for a little bit. Normally you want to keep these and pull these straight out of the box when they're still frozen, but let's not worry about that right now. I'm trying to work on my posture because I get pinched nerves and everything when I'm doing this, but we're opening. Hey, Minnie. Hi. Good to see you. Share it with your friends. Hi, Johnny. How's it going? Good to see you. Thank you for tuning in. All right. Gladys, here we are. We've got it opened. And James had 7 pearls, and so it looks like we're going to have a really good night. This one's a little bit stuck. There we go. There seems to be about 7 or 8 in this one as well. We've got a 13 millimeter, real small one there. It's pretty. It's almost got a blue tint to it. It's like a sky blue. You see the storm back here? Isn't that crazy? It's raining, and we're still excited to bring these pearls to you, though. Ryan's Pearl Opening Show at gmail.com. You've got a 20 millimeter right there, Gladys. This is a wonderful night so far. Kind of makes me glad. I love doing these shows. My great-great-grandfather, he was from North Carolina, and we used to talk about doing shows like this before they even existed. And so I kind of like to tell people that I'm almost responsible for this kind of work. We've got another 13 millimeter Gladys. We've got a 20 millimeter. This one's kind of yellow. It was tucked way there in the back, and that's real pretty. You could probably make a real pretty necklace, and people will wonder where you got it, and you can tell them from Ryan's Pearl Opening Show. And I would appreciate that if you could. And finally, we've got a 13 millimeter. So we're going to put those in the envelopes and move right along with the show because we have a lot to talk about. Now, people always ask me, they message me on a daily basis and say, Ryan, how do you do it? I just believe that if your heart is in the right place, you can do anything. Our next one. Hey, Winston. You tuned in just in time. I'm glad we messaged you because here we go. We are going to be opening up Winston's clam here, and that one popped right open. There's quite a few. It looks like each one we're opening, we're getting just more. I know that there's light in the way, but I'll try to. We've got a 15 millimeter there, Winston. Hey, Minnie. How you doing, Minnie? Good to see you. Thank you for tuning in. Share with your friends. We've got two 13 millimeters right there. One of them is kind of a reddish tint. It's real pretty. It's kind of red. And we've got two more foursies, is what I call them, foursies. So we'll put those with the other two, and we'll dig around. We'll dig around in there and see there's nothing left in there. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We've got 4 more 13 millimeters in there and 2 16 millimeters. And we're just gonna put those right there and see. This is the amazing thing. The pearls that you get from my show, you don't just come up with one. You don't just come out with two. Not even 3. You come out with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 in one clam. Winston, we're gonna get these sent out to you. You can make a ton of money if you can get an audience like I have. You know, I started out with just 1 or 2 guests on the show, and now I'm up to so many. Okay, so we're opening up Aaron's, and Aaron bought the shuck. He paid an extra $30. Now, people buy the shucks because they want to throw them up and put them on like a bookshelf or something, like a picture frame. And then if they have kids or grandkids or something, you know, the kids will come in on a Easter Sunday and say, "What are those?" And you can say, "That's a shuck that I got from Ryan's Pearl Show." We're gonna pop this open for Aaron and see what we get tonight. Woo. We are hitting the jackpot tonight. I tell you what, because I'm just gonna, they just fall right out. Now there's some sediments that kind of look like little dots, but you don't need to worry about those. Once you clean them, now keep aware, these are very toxic, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 for you, Aaron. So we're gonna take a quick break. I have a very special friend that's going to perform. His name's Josh, and he's a dancer. And so in just a moment, we'll open up our final 3 guests, Mark, Jordan, and Patience, and we'll be back in just a second. Guys, check out Josh while he dances. Welcome back. If you're just now tuning in, this is Ryan with Ryan's Pearl Openings. You can message at Ryan's Pearl Openings at gmail.com. We'd love for you to be a part of our family. And don't worry, the storm is gone, but we're having a good time, because even if it's dark outside, if you have sun in your soul, it's going to be a bright day. Our oyster that we're opening up is for Mark, and Mark is a gold member, and Mark pays $85 a month, and this is what he gets every Pearl episode. Let's see what you get tonight, Mark. And we're thank you for your devoted membership with us as well. This looks like a gold mine, Mark. This looks like a gold mine. We've got a 20 millimeter right there. Let's move the knife. That's just beautiful. 20 millimeter. Guess what, Mark? Another 20 millimeter. Hi! Hey, Jackson. How you doing? Hey, Jackson, share with your friends and message them and tell them to tune in. We've got about 10 more minutes here. So, oh, did you? Yeah, Josh is a good friend of mine, and I try to promote his dancing as much as I can. Look at this, Mark. This is number 4. And the only reason why my fingers are shaking is because these clams are extremely toxic. And we're not supposed to talk about it, but look at that. You wouldn't think that something so beautiful could come out of something like that, but it does. Mark, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 20 millimeter pearls, and because of your gold membership, you don't have to pay anything. Join today, Ryan's Pearl Openings at Gmail. Yeah. Moving right along. We've got Jordan. And we are gonna, let's see here. Jordan, look at this. It's already open. You can already see a pearl in there. It's a little, you let them set, they'll open up for you. Hey. Hi. How are you? I'm good. Thank you. Thank you, Jocelyn. Okay, so 1, 2, this one's a little wet. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jordan. I know I might be moving a little fast, but we're getting censored more and more because of the crackdown on these pearl companies. But don't worry, because I am fully insured. And the reason why they're cracking down on these companies is because oysters can't produce pearls like you see on my show. We and my team, we find the greatest pearls, but the reason why is because they've been injected. And then people watch these shows and they just think pearls are so pretty, but these clams have been injected with poison, basically, but it makes pretty pearls grow. And most of them come from overseas, but not my pearls. If you watch the other shows, you'll see that my pearls are much different. We've got our final, my favorite, Patience. She's great. And it always opens up a door for a story before I do it. And so this is a story about when I was around 15 years old. And I lived in Vermont. And I was going to school. I was in a private boys' school. And one day in class, these guys got in a scuffle in the back. And I wasn't very popular. I kind of, I had this weird part in my hair and combed it differently. And so I was made fun of a lot. And these boys were fighting. And I got up. And I remember because my hands were shaking. And I stopped them. And I said, "Why are you guys fighting?" And they looked at me, and I thought, oh man, I'm gonna have a black eye here. But they explained that they had lost their pencil, and they were both cheating on a test. And the teacher had left. She went to the restroom, and we were talking, and the whole class at this point is looking at all three of us, you know, thinking that this massive, like, WWF fight's gonna happen. And it was the strangest thing, because Robert, hey Minnie, hey, no, hold on, I'm doing the final patient story. Yeah, thank you for tuning in, share with your friends. So Robert, he looked at me, and the teacher hadn't came back yet, and he said, you know, I am sorry, Ryan, for the times that I make fun of you, and I just want to apologize, and I think it was very brave of you to come and break up our fight, and I think I'm going to remember this for the rest of my life. And I didn't have anything to say, because when somebody says something like that to you, you realize that the only thing that you need to master is the skill of patience in life. There could have been a fight. There could have been desks flying around and windows broken, but there wasn't. Because these three little boys in Vermont at a private school, they decided to be real men. And they had a little patience, and they listened to each other. They opened up, and they weren't afraid to say, okay. And so that's our story of Patience for tonight. And we're going to open for our final member, Patience. She gets 2 clams to finish up the show. Again, please message us at ryanspearlopenings@gmail.com. Very excited to hear from you. If you'd like to join, we'll teach you how. And not sure if I can get into this one. Sometimes they close up quite a bit. And here we go, Patience. It's still storming back there like crazy. Here we go. Oh, one popped behind the desk. Holy cow. Patience. Look at this, Patience. That is just gorgeous. It's almost like a bowl of sand. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Just gotta dig around in there. I love my job. Look at those. Got a couple and some of the other ones that I'm gonna send to you, Patience. Now, Patience, she's an Emerald member, so she sends us $60 a month, and at the end of every show, she gets 2. So we're gonna open up the final one, and then we're gonna do a devotion, and we'll see you next week. This is the final clam from Ryan's Pearl Show. Tune in, share with your friends. Hey, Michelle's tuning in. Guys, say hi to Michelle. Good to see you, Michelle. Crack this open for just a minute. That just popped right off. Patience, your final one. There we go. We got you some 20s. Looks like there's a couple 13s in there. They just flow right out. Now, you're normally not going to get these with any other. Look at that. So, look what being an Emerald member gets for you. Emerald member, Patience. Guys, I'm your host, Ryan. And are you tired of struggling? Are you thinking to yourself, I have to go to work again? Are you stuck in traffic on your way to work and you're like, man, I wish I had a jet? You can. Buy pearls and then sell them. Are you thinking, I've got surgery coming up and I don't have health care? You can have it now. If you become a member with Ryan's Pearl Show, I will give you health benefits. Ryan's Pearl Show. Guys, don't give up. Inspire yourself to dream. Inspire yourself to believe. And contact me today after the show and buy some pearls. And I'll teach you how you can also sell them yourself. Thank you for tuning in. Hey, Minnie! Bye, Minnie. The show's over. I love you guys, and I'll see you next week with another episode of Ryan's Pearl Openings.